Hey everybody. So we are going to be discussing what's called the herxheimer reaction when you start taking CBD oil. And you're detoxing basically, and it's actually a good thing if you're detoxing. So we're going to talk about that. I do have a few of my customers that are experiencing it, so I thought this would be an excellent opportunity to address this for everyone to see, and it'll be available for when you are feeling it a little bit yourself. Hi, Judith. So when you start CBD oil, some people experience what's called detox and some people don't. I personally only experienced the chills. So I, like my first, I'd say 2 to 3 weeks, I would just randomly get the chills. And it was kind of weird, but I was aware of the detox symptoms in that. So I knew what it was. And that was the extent of my detox. Did you detox at all, Brandon?
Yeah, I did a little bit. I was kind of like, I got like the sweats. Then I had maybe a couple of chills here and there, almost like my hair would stand on end.
Yeah, like I'd be hot and I would just get the chills.
Yeah.
Randomly. It was weird.
Yeah, I would just be sitting sometimes and I would just start sweating. Not profusely, but I would start sweating. My face would beat up a little bit and I'm like, oh. I'm like, okay. And then we would talk about it and she's like, oh yeah, you're detoxing. And I'm like, oh, I got so much crap in my body then, so.
So what it is it's a short-term detoxification reaction in your body. Because it's getting rid of the toxins that are in your body is what it does. So some of the symptoms, you can feel like you have the flu, joint or muscle pain, headaches are very common. Not migraines, just like a weird kind of headache.
Like a caffeine headache.
Yeah, exactly. Body aches, sweating, chills, things like that. And, depending on how many toxins are in your body, depends on how your body's going to react. So,
and how long it takes for it to expel all this stuff out of your body.
Right. And so this is a completely normal thing. In fact, it's a healthy thing. It's a healthy reaction that indicates fungus, parasites, viruses, bacteria, and other pathogens that are being killed off effectively by your CBD oil. Right. So this is a good thing. It doesn't feel good when you're not feeling good. But the important thing about that is that you don't stop taking your oil.
Right, because it will go away.
Yeah, you want to just keep going, get through it. You can back down a few drops. Like if, say you started, for instance, with 5 drops, and then you start experiencing the detox symptoms, you could just back it down, maybe 3 drops instead, and do that for a couple days, and then incorporate another drop for a couple days.
But don't get off of it.
This is why I send a full sheet like this of instructions when you purchase CBD oil from me or Brandon. We will send a full sheet of instructions that explains everything, how much to take, when to increase your dose, everything. It talks about detoxing. It talks about everything you need to know to get started. Yeah. We will never just let you buy something and then say, oh, thanks for buying. See you later.
Right.
So, yes, we will send you a whole list of instructions that goes through all that. So the herxheimer reaction is an immune system reaction to the toxins that are released when large amounts of pathogens are being killed off and the body does not eliminate the toxins quickly enough. So, like I was saying, it is just getting rid of all the nasty crap in your body, because as we know, CBD makes your endocannabinoid system kind of wakes it up, and it gets your body working the way it should, and it gets all that stuff out. So if you do find yourself detoxing, you want to minimize your exercise during that period and drink lots of water. I'm sweating.
I think it's because we're so
I think
close.
it's the light or something. It's hot in here, and your leg is super hot.
I know, I'm warm. I'm hot.
Anyways, lots of water during that time. Actually, you should be drinking tons of water when you're on CBD oil anyways. With or without CBD oil, your body obviously needs a lot of water. Also, you want to keep your diet relatively pure during the detox period so that the body is not loaded with additional chemicals and toxins to eliminate while it's already working really hard.
Right.
So that's the gist of detoxing. Do you have anything else to say?
I would just say that if you are having any problems or issues and you feel like, okay, so maybe I'm sweating too much or I'm having an issue and I'm not sure, what it is, just reach out, because we've got a whole slew of people who know exactly how it goes and the way it works and what it does to your body. There are people here that can help you.
We can help them.
Well, I'm just saying that there are people that you can reach out to and say, hey, listen, I'm having these issues. Am I just detoxing, or am I crazy? Because I thought I was crazy. I was sweating. I had the chills. I just looked at Michelle like, I don't know what's going on, and she just looked at me and smiled and said, I'm sure you're just detoxing.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, and if you are my customer, you know that we have talked about this, and if you have experienced this, we've already talked about this. So if you are my customer and you haven't reached out and you have felt something like that,
yeah, please reach out.
Definitely send me a message, and I'll just reassure you. But I don't think anyone slips away from me without me messaging them, hey, how are you feeling? How's it going? What's going on? Mm-hmm. So that's it. And does anybody have any questions before we hop off of here?
Going once, going twice. So.
Ding, ding, ding. All right, well, thanks for watching. I will post this in my private group, my private CBD community group. And if you ever need to refer to it or just send me a message. Thanks, guys.
See ya.